Hey guys, how are you doing? Today I'm going to recreate this look, and as I promised, it's my second New Year's Eve look. As you can tell, this is the good girl look, and what I'm trying to do is to do something that may look a bit natural in a nightclub, but it's actually not really natural. What I'm trying to do is just enhance all the features, and I was really inspired by Victoria's Secret's models. Now, I know that I do look nothing like Victoria's Secret. They have amazing cheekbones and also bone structure. So obviously I have a lot of contour in myself because I don't have that skinny, high cheekbones, perfect sculpted face. But regardless of that, what I've tried to do here is just a look where you can go out and, you know, put more of a dramatic dress and earrings if you want, and the makeup will not like overshadow those outfits. Anyway, enough of that talking, let's get right into the tutorial.
So today I'm going to start by doing my face first because I'm not going to use very dark pigments on the eye. So I'm going to mix this Lush highlight with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So what I'm doing is take the foundation and take my highlight and combine them together to make a very glowing face, because Estee Lauder Double Wear is a very heavy foundation and it's kind of mattifying, which I like. So because I don't have a product that's so long lasting as the foundation by Estee Lauder, what I'm doing is mixing both of things so I have the best of both worlds. I still have a glowing face, and at the same time my makeup is gonna last all night. Once that's done, I'm going to take the Boobie Brown Corrector in Light Bisque, and I'm just gonna place it in the bluish, darkest area of my under eye, and that's it. I'm not gonna really cover everything, because after that I'm gonna take this Fit Me Concealer and place it everywhere I see any discoloration, still after the Estee Lauder. And as you can see, I'm not using as much concealer as I usually do, because the Estee Lauder foundation is very has a very thick, heavy coverage. I still like how it looks. I don't really think it looks fake. Plus, this is a night look, so I think it looks fine even daytime. But I'm not gonna need as much concealer as I would if I've used a light foundation. Next up, I'm going to take this E.L.F brush, it's a stippling brush, and I'm going to take again that Lush highlight and place some more on the highest points of my cheek, because I want to make them glow, and then just a bit in the middle of my face, because that's where the light would usually hit, so it just gives it a natural but glowing face. And after that, I'm going to take my contour cream by Othersotries, and I've shown this before. It's a very difficult product to use, but it's totally worth it. It makes the contour last the whole night. I just place a bit of it onto the hollows of my cheeks, and I just need to make sure there's hardly none of the product on the brush, or you're going to look like you just came out of the jungle or something like that. And I have looked at Victoria's Secret makeup, and they say that they don't use much contour, but to be honest, I think that they do. Plus, they have very skinny faces, so it really makes their hollows of the cheek just really go inwards. So after that, I'm gonna just take a big fluffy brush and make sure that all that is blended, because even though it's nighttime, nobody wants to look like they have a lot of foundation makeup on, let's be honest. Okay, let's move on to the eyes. I'm gonna use this paintpot, and it's really nice and shimmering. You can tell just as soon as I put it on how it makes my eyes really like glowy and just so pretty. It's just so pretty, and it makes my eyeshadows last all night, so you can't go wrong with this. After that, I'm gonna use the Inglot eyeshadows that I'm using all the time. I'm just gonna take the matte brown, a medium brown, to create a crease with a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna just lightly dust it around, and you can see how I'm giving depth to my eyes. After that, I take a clean fluffy brush. This one is a MAC one, and then I just blend it. Blend, mainly the top of it. Not so much the bottom of the eyeshadow, but the top of it, so it blends to the highlight. Next up, I'm gonna take the same eyeshadow, but this time with a flat brush. I'm just gonna put it on the corner of the eye just to create a little bit more depth and definition. I'm also gonna run it through the eyelashes at the bottom, and I've seen that the Victoria's Secret ones that also do this. And by the way, this is just an inspired look, so it's not completely perfect, but it's an inspiration. I really like it. Now with a flat brush, I'm gonna take the darkest brown matte shadow, and I'm gonna run it through the corners just to create even more depth. You know, it's all about layering, making sure that it looks natural, but there's a lot of products involved so that you have the perfect look. After that, I'm going to take these like pointy brush, and with the darker eyeshadow, the darker one that I just used, I'm just gonna place it in the very hollows so that I create even more depth again. So as you can see, it's all about working with shades of the same color. Then again, I'm gonna create a little bit of a wing eye, not too much, but I always think it looks very feminine and pretty. And now with my favorite highlight from Inglot, I'm going to make sure that those eyebrows, well, not eyebrows, brow bones, they are very highlighted. And also the eyelid. I'm just gonna make sure that the eyelid's also highlighted and the inner corners. And again, you can see I'm making it even more glowing. I'm gonna take a kohl eyeliner, I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand, and then with a thin brush, I'm going to take it and place it onto the eyelashes, pretty much where the eyelashes grow, just to make sure the eyelashes look even thicker and there's more definition. But I'm not using the pencil to have a lot more definition, a lot more control over the eyeliner, and also it will look a lot more natural if it's placed with a brush. By taking the kohl as opposed to an eyeshadow, it's gonna make sure that the line lasts a lot longer too. And not only I'm going to run in along the top eyelashes, but I'm gonna do the same on the corner bottom eyelashes. Now I'm gonna take this E.L.F. eyelash curler. I'm gonna curl my lashes. Very important step. I'm gonna coat my eyelashes with this L'Oreal mascara, and the reason being is because my lashes are not completely black. I recommend this to be done by everybody, but just to make sure that your eyelashes are completely black, I'm just gonna coat them so that they mix perfectly with the fake eyelashes I'm gonna use. I'm also gonna put some on the bottom eyelashes, not too much, just a little bit to create that definition. It's a night look. If you're unsure if it's gonna budge or not, I would recommend to use a waterproof mascara. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows with the same eyeshadow, the two matte brown eyeshadows. Just gonna fill them a bit. Victoria's Secret girls also have it, and at nighttime you can pull it off just naturally, just making sure that if there's any gaps in between their hairs, I'm gonna fill those up, but still it looks like they're my own eyebrows. That's the goal. The goal is to look natural and glamorous at the same time. So I'm gonna take these Demi Wispies eyelashes by Ardell, and I absolutely love these ones. They look quite natural within fake eyelashes. They're very, very nice, and there's a big hype in YouTube about them, and I can't blame the hype. And yes, with some duo eyelash glue, I'm just gonna place them on and try to place them as close as possible to the actual eyelashes. I'm gonna take this natural color pencil just to put it in the waterline, and it's really going to make my eyes look big and not have any red discoloration. With a MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm just gonna mattify my face a little bit, not too much because I want this to be glowing, but just enough that my makeup is sealed in together so that it lasts all day. And again, if you party all night, you're gonna still look fabulous at 8 a.m. in the morning unless you drink too much. And this is where I go a little bit crazy. I'm gonna use more products for my contour. Why? Because I want my contour to last all night long. So I use the cream that I used as a base. Now I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and just a darker powder foundation. I'm gonna run it along the contour again to not define it more, but more so layers so it lasts all night long. And then I'm going to take this Bourjois contour, which is a lot darker, and I'm just gonna use this in the hollows of my cheeks and really in the middle. I'm not gonna use it all over. It's just to like make it even more, not dramatic, but just more defining. I'm gonna run a brush so that there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to use this Coralista blusher, which is absolutely gorgeous. I recommend this blusher to anyone from like light skin tone to medium. I'm just gonna place on the cheeks and even around the forehead just to make, you know, to be a bit flushed, and there's like little particles of shimmer, but it doesn't look shimmery. It's really beautiful. So it's gonna make myself look glowing. It's great. And then I'm gonna take this Clinique lipstick. It's kind of a coralish pinkish one, which is really nice and very natural. Just run it along my lips. If you want, you can use some lip pencil, but I think this is enough.
Well, as you can see, this is the finished look as I showed you at the beginning of the video. I hope you guys like it. I know it seems like a lot of work, but it really isn't, and all the products that I've used is something that you may have around the house. You don't need to like wear fake eyelashes and use all these contouring. All I did is just use products that's gonna last all night long, and even if the night ends at 8 a.m. in the morning, you're still going to, you know, have the makeup on and look good. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed those New Year's Eve looks. If you want to check out the creative naughty look, you can click here and it will link you back to that video that I made. I hope you guys enjoy it, and see you next time.